Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Rolling Along Bill Bradley. And this is a new documentary from HBO and Max, and this focuses on former NBA star and senator Bill Bradley, basically in a one-man show, getting up on a stage. He has a chair, he has a glass of water, and he just tells his story from growing up, his experiences growing up, his relationship with his family, to Princeton basketball fame, to the NBA, to being an 18-year senator in the state of New Jersey. Woo, Jersey pride. And the rights, education, and growth that he tried to achieve, and his presidential bid. And he's a fascinating person. He has a fascinating story. And he has meaningful and impactful perspectives on so many of these things that are expressed in this documentary. I just didn't always connect with the mechanism that they presented this film in, which was basically a one-man stand-up show of just him telling stories. And if you have a really, really great storyteller, you could get away with that. And not trying to be mean, but nothing against Bill Bradley, this old man sitting up on this stage does a fine job, but there's definitely moments where I'm just like, it got a little boring. It got a lot long-winded. This is like an hour and 34 minutes of just straight talking. There's very few moments where they cut to archival footage. I feel like this film would have benefited from more of that. There's a sprinkling of it in its runtime instead of really helping us see him in action. Instead, it's just telling. And that's the challenge of making something like this into a film. It's all telling instead of showing. And the film medium is about showing us. And this film actively tries to not show you anything, and we just have to listen to him the whole entire time. And I think he does a fine job. It's just, after a while, it was hard for me to keep concentrated on just this man talking and talking and talking and talking. And there wasn't many breaks into like showing some footage of him playing basketball or him engaging in the Senate. There's only sprinklings of that. And it's a long drawn out experience. And also just from like a filmatic perspective, it's pretty basic. There isn't any kind of personality to the direction either. It just point and shoot. And from a filmmaking perspective, it's kind of boring. But it's still worth, like, this man has such an interesting life and a journey that it's still at least worth listening to and experiencing the journey that this man went on. Very much from his perspective. But those are my thoughts on Rolling Along. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.